My brain is just so deep, dude. Oh, he is chunky.
One of my classmates, roommates, found this podcast and actually complimented us on the content, or at least the audio quality
No
of it.
way.
I'm not saying it this time. I remember the rhyme. It came to my lips, but I will not fold once again.
Damn, dude. Your discipline is unreal today.
Mental fortitude.
Yeah, what's gotten into you?
Never again a Nick stick.
Never again a Nick stick. Wow.
Well,
Quite the claim. Easier said than done, I will say.
you don't even know how long 36 hours is. I'm doing great.
Dude, that is a long time. Well, I feel like there's a peak difficulty at like 4 days or something. That's when like and then like after that it just kind of sucks for a long time. It's like an incredibly gradual decline, almost unnoticeable, almost flat, but it is a decline. And then you have one bad day and that's all it takes.
Welcome to A Couple of Addicts.
Yeah,
we
seriously. Dude, that's the weirdest thing about addiction is like you catch yourself making all these very strange justifications
Yup.
all the time, dude. It's weird how much it hijacks your like the reasoning centers of your brain.
Yeah. Like, I'm studying. That was a hard
Yeah.
day of lectures. I'm trying to work for a long time today. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I need it. This is actually good for me right now.
yeah. Real shit.
Dude, my latest addiction though, and I talked about this
It's
briefly with you
hentai.
off mic. No, dude. It's fucking Cookie Clicker. Oh my god, dude.
You're hooked?
Dude, incredibly hooked. It is.
That means I can justify nicotine because it's not cookie clicker.
Yeah, exactly. It's less disgraceful. No, but dude, this fucking game is running my life right now. Every time I come home, like, oh, gotta check in on him. Whenever I'm like sitting down at my computer. And the thing is, I will just play it for like over an hour at a time. Just literally like, I'll like throw on YouTube or a podcast or something. But like, the majority, if not a good share of my attention is being absolutely hogged by Cookie Clicker, dude.
That's wild.
It is surprisingly deep, I will say. As you like get further into it, there's a magic system and a farming system and a stock market. There's like a whole prestige system that you like need to take advantage of if you want to get anywhere. It's actually wild, dude.
Are you trying to sell me on it?
No, I'm trying to justify why I'm playing it. But and the thing is there's so many better games out there, but I feel like once I complete it, once I get all the achievements, once I unlock everything, I will be rid of this curse and I will never play another idle game again.
All right. Eat it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you done the math on what the exponential time increase is? Like, do you know how long it will take to beat it?
So I think I'm pretty close right now. Like, cause it tells you your like progress. I'm at like 70-80% or something like right now. It's not too bad. The one thing is there's like, without getting too into the weeds of it, there is this like one type of currency in it that basically you only get like one a day, and to like level up all your stuff takes like 55 per building, and there's like 16 buildings or something like that. So like at that point I might just like lose interest if all I'm literally doing is checking in once a day just to like do that, or like at some point it'll be like once every week and a half, like just to like spend this thing and then leave because there's literally nothing else to do.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to see you sucked away into this forever.
Yeah, oh no, definitely not. I don't think I could. The game doesn't have that much to like new stuff to keep coming. But there's still a few achievements I gotta track down.
Honestly, you should be streaming on YouTube.
Yeah, maybe.
Cookie Clicker
sure
speed runs.
I don't know if Cookie Clicker is like fun to watch. I don't know if it's a good spectator sport.
That's what they said about all video games.
That's true. That's true.
You gotta
But
be
I already
marketing
liked
this.
watching video games.
Then maybe you would have liked watching Cookie Clicker. It's barely
Maybe.
different than playing Cookie Clicker.
That's kind of true, actually.
Most of playing is watching.
Yeah, but no, I will say.
But
as
you also
get deeper,
click.
as you get deeper into it, it is much more of an engaged, active experience. Like once you're actually like working your farm and like checking how much magic you have left, so that you can create a golden cookie and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
What does the golden cookie give you again? Remind me.
So the golden cookie is a random assortment of things. Sometimes it multiplies your cookie production by 7. Sometimes it multiplies your clicks by like 700. Sometimes it just spawns a bunch of other cookies. Or sometimes it just gives you like a lump sum of cookies at once.
Alright, so you gotta make some magic cookies for sure.
Yeah, dude, yeah. There are ways to game the system to really like up the golden cookie amount.
Alright, noted for when I
Yeah.
speedrun to beat your record.
Oh man, dude, if you want to fail med school, please be my guest and start playing Cookie Clicker, dude.
Yeah, I got a real test coming up in 3 days.
A
A real test, yeah.
How do we feel?
I think if I took it right now, I would grind out a passing grade.
Okay.
And everything I do for the next 2.5 days is just gonna make that margin more comfortable.
Nice, dude.
Think I'm okay.
Nice.
And once I realized I'm okay and that it's pass-fail, the stress on the remaining time got a lot better.
Right,
Because
right.
it's not... And that's, I think, exactly why my school does it this way. Because it's, for me, making me not go, okay, I still haven't looked at ABCD all the way through ZZ, 3 times over. Like,
yeah.
There's so many things to look at. You literally will not be able to know them all. Because so many of them just branch and fork off into like other things and other mechanisms and things that don't really matter, and enzyme names and substrates that we don't test for explicitly because they aren't the mechanism of a disease or the target of a drug, so they're not really relevant. Unless you're researching that pathway, there's no impact in your clinical care to learn it. So you have to get comfortable with not addressing some of the things that are technically in bounds for the test.
Right.
And I don't love it, but I think I've recently enough accepted it that I am now in the headspace that I have.
Oh,
Like-
yeah. See, when I was in school, dude, my study methods was like... if I was studying, I was cramming. There was no studying that wasn't cramming. And so, yeah, just like big ideas, try to like remember them and then try to figure out the rest on the day of. Didn't always work out, but that was my strategy.
Got you where you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Earning arguably an infinite % more per year than I am.
Yeah, I would say so.
You're earning infinity monies more than me.
Infinity dollars. Write it down. It's true.
Reinvest that in Cookie Clicker. Make infinity times that.
Dude, that's one thing about Cookie Clicker. No microtransactions. Gotta respect it.
Really?
Yeah. Totally free.
Okay.
Totally Patreon funded.
Okay. That sounds
Yeah,
pretty
dude.
great then. I might have to check it out.
If they could sponsor the podcast, dude. my
I'm
life would be
clicking. I'm
happy.
clicking all day, every day. It's on my work phone.
Yeah.
I'm clicking too. I'm double clicking.
We're their greatest advocates on the internet right now, I think.
What is it? A cult following? People find it, beat it, leave it? Is it like a continued draw? Are they still working on it? What's up?
That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know like when the last updates like rolled around or whatever, but every once in a while, if you're like a high enough patron, your like name gets shown. Because one of the upgrades you can get is to have grandmas make cookies for you, and so patrons get to name the grandmas. Pretty good.
That's
stuff.
adorable. I like
yeah,
that.
absolutely.
How much have you paid so far?
$30,000. I've taken out a second mortgage on my house. You don't have to pay, but I wanted to get ahead. So
I wanted all of the grandmas to be named Steven.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted those upgrades, dude. I needed them. I needed them, and I needed them now.
Yeah, fair enough. You gotta do what you gotta do when you're making cookies, man. It's a cutthroat world out there.
Dude, it really is.
Speaking of cutthroat,
apocalypse. Yeah.
It's almost time for Gross Anatomy Lab. There were 2 directions I could have taken that, but I figured this would be good for now.
Sure.
Yeah, we got cadavers. We don't do the dissections though. We go in and learn from the dissections. So I asked and got permission. Yeah, exactly. Check this out.
Yeah.
But so I asked the professors and got permission for some of us to join the kinesiology grad students who do the dissections. Right?
Strange.
I thought so too. I think a large part of it is because the schedule is so packed putting it in 1 year, and it takes so long to do dissections of a whole body that it just wouldn't reasonably fit if we had to do it ourselves around everything else we're doing.
Yeah.
So I volunteered to spend some of my free time joining the kinesiology students, and I get to start that on Thursday.
Hell yeah, dude. So, but you don't get to touch the bodies.
Well, this is additional, so I think I will.
Oh,
we
sick.
do.
Okay.
And in class, we do get to touch and like go through. We're just not cutting.
Yeah.
So I volunteered along with like 3 other students to go do cutting also.
Are you gonna like just grab a quick bite just to see what it tastes like?
No, dude. I hear it has to be fresh.
But this is like the only way to do it victimlessly.
Pickled.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the fucking horror if a med school class came into their dissection room and there was like human bites taken out of... I honestly can't really play out how poorly that, like, does the school lock down? Do classes halt? Like, how do you address that?
I mean, that's why you be a civilized person. You bring a fork and knife, dude. What are you just... You're just picturing yourself just leaning over and, like, biting a chunk out of this thing?
No, I wouldn't dare. That's incredibly
fucking,
disrespectful for the people who willed their body.
I thought your mom raised you better than that.
We have to pay respects towards these patients.
Yeah, absolutely. If I were to ever be eaten post-mortem, I would want it to be as close to a classy establishment as possible.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, right? I don't want to be fucking eaten like I'm in a pie eating contest, just people shoving their face in me. Come on.
One of my classmates' roommates found this podcast and actually complimented us on the content, or at least the audio quality of it. And now this is the content that we're putting out. Yes,
Yeah,
genuinely
dude.
way. Like,
what episode?
I'll have to ask, but
Yeah.
someone that wasn't our explicit friend listened and did not dislike our podcast.
Dude, that's crazy.
I think that's fame.
Yeah, we have a fan, I guess.
Sponsor us, Fleshlight.
We have reach now. We have clout. We have status. And we have what it takes to be the next biggest podcast in the world.
We are clout, not cannibals.
Yeah. I mean, you can be both.
When you get the chance to visit, I was like, absolutely, we might as well have you on as a guest. You're our first legitimate fan from Natural Discovery.
Dude. So wait, how did they like Google you? I wonder how this came about.
It was definitely like a connection via me or my Instagram. I think I'd been to that classmate's apartment and I think met the roommate in passing. Mm-hmm. But then like earlier this week I went over and he was like, "Oh yeah, you have a podcast." And we talked for a long while about a lot of Rogan overlap topics that we have an interest in.
Of course. Rogan shit's always a good conversation starter, at least.
You immediately have so much fodder for good conversation.
Yeah. Aliens, DMT, and like...
health stuff
monkeys.
In particular for this.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Health optimization worked well. Yeah, it was a good...
Right.
Good chat. It'll be a good one. But, yeah, so that was nifty. And then I also had an anti-nifty thing to share.
Oh, we hate the anti-nift.
Your boy's bike that he had through all of Yukon got stolen off the back of his car.
Can I tell you something? I actually heard about this.
From my dad.
Yeah, from when I was moving out the old Malster, and yeah, they were sharing the tale with me. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought a bike
so
rack.
Crazy.
Bought a lock to lock the bike rack to my Jeep.
Yep.
Bought a lock to lock through the frame of the bike. Bought a lock to lock the bike onto the bike rack that is locked to my Jeep.
Damn, triple lock.
And had the front wheel in my back seat, like not on the bike.
Right.
It was a one-wheeled bike when in transit.
Yeah.
And I walked into a 7-Eleven and walked out 3 minutes later and was like, wait a second.
No way, dude.
Where people were getting gas in a lit parking lot, like minutes. And there was a plastic piece that just kind of fit in the bike rack clamp without getting too deep into it. It was usually a secure piece of the frame, but it was sitting on top of the bike rack loose. Like I picked it up and there was nothing holding it on. So I have to imagine it didn't stay on the bike rack while I was driving on the highway to get to the gas station. Like fragments were still on the bike rack. So they had bent it up and stolen the bike in the minutes that I had been there.
Dude, this person has practiced this before.
Also, it's like an 8-year-old bike, super scratched up, thrice repaired from non-functioning without a front wheel.
Dude, I just
Like,
remember
do
how
better.
much of a I just remember how much of a pain in the ass it was to get that bike in the U-Haul, taking the wheel off, taking the seat
I
off,
know, I had to tell you.
conjiggering it just like all over the place, trying to like get the handlebars perpendicular to or parallel to the frame, and then we finally got it.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
Not for
That's
lack of
crazy,
locking.
dude.
Triple
Yeah.
locked. Triple locked and not fully assembled.
God damn. That's insane.
Fuck me, right? And then
So
I
you're
have class.
replacing that anytime soon?
I think my dad has a bike that he doesn't use
nice.
at all. And he's like, well, I can loan you that one. Like, well, I will leave it on my porch unless I am taking it somewhere to go bike riding.
Yeah.
I had wanted it on the back as an option, and I almost never took that option, at least in this weather, so... Guess I don't need to bring a bike with me 100% of all the time.
I guess you can't.
For a little while, at least. You're
Yeah.
correct.
Oh my god.
Yeah, big rip.
Oh.
What about you? Any dips in the week since we've spoken?
Any dips in the week? Oh my god, I was at Dylan's and he had some friends come over. We were all like, we actually had a Smash tournament, which was awesome because there was like 9 of us.
Oh,
So
shoot.
we ran a few tournaments, and in the first tournament, I was in the first round, and I lost a Zelda Ditto to Dylan's friend's girlfriend.
Bruh.
Dude, she was sick. I can't even be mad. She was sick at the game.
Steven, you made judgments based on appearance and gender, and you were
I didn't make
punished
any
for it.
judgments, dude. She won that tournament. She beat everybody. She was sick at the game. No disrespect.
Think you could take her?
Maybe. I don't know. In a 2 out of 3 set, 3 out of 5 set, yeah, maybe.
Oh,
Who's
single
to
elim?
say? Yeah. It was just the tournament mode in the game, so
Bummer.
lots of heartbreak. But yeah, I don't know. I beat her in another game, but neither one of us was playing our mains at that point, so who knows?
You're the loser.
I know.
I think
big
you're
time.
honestly losing it. Your touch. It's
It's
yeah, fading.
quite possibly. I gotta get back in the lab, back in the dojo.
back in the
Do,
lab. Back in the
yeah,
hyperbolic time chamber.
Exactly. I need a training arc, dude.
I need some filler episodes on my Smash game.
Yeah, exactly. I need to learn a new jutsu or something.
You just start playing with 2 hands and 1 foot.
Yeah. My new crane style.
I'm inputting button combinations 50% faster than you possibly could.
The tongue is the strongest muscle of the body, and it is what I will use to defeat you.
Jab flurry.
Yeah. Yeah, just shove the whole controller in my mouth.
And
I'm
play with only
untouchable.
your tongue.
my tongue and my tonsils, bro. Yeah, that's got to be the strat. I got to figure out something, dude. I've plateaued, I guess.
I haven't played shit. I played 2 rounds with 2 of my classmates. I think orientation week before med school began. It's now week 8, so it's been a legitimate 2 months since I've played.
God damn, dude, time is flying. Week 8.
It really is. And you know what's crazy? We have 1 year of condensed classes. We're like 16 or 18% of the way done with our class portion.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, seriously, because week 10 in 2 weeks, well, 2.5 weeks, will be 20% of the way done. A fifth of the way done with the class year.
Holy shit, dude.
I know. Which means I'm closer to being a quarter of the way done with med school than not.
I mean, you could have said that at 12.5 weeks.
Yeah. But 12.5 weeks would be a quarter of the way.
Oh my god, you're right.
Then I wouldn't be closer to it than not. That would be self-evident.
Oh wait, no,
that's where I would be.
That's half of 25. I'm very stupid right now.
Yeah, we're not talking
fine.
25%. It's 50 weeks. So
right,
like you
right,
got
exactly.
It hasn't been 12.5 weeks, and when it has, the statement wouldn't be true anymore. That threw me off for a second.
My number magic really got to you.
Yeah, the illusion.
I am a master of illusions. Speaking of illusions and such, D&D Season 2, dude, starting up.
Oh
I'm
my
so
god.
pumped.
I gotta say, I'm really in love with the character that I've built so far.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a sneaky little stabby rogue.
Sneaky. I'm a sneaky little stab.
Yeah, dude.
Swish
But yeah,
swashler.
Yeah, Swish Swashler's my name. Stabbing is my game, dude. I'm excited for this gladiatorial arena campaign that we're about to embark on.
Yeah, we're gonna get glory, and I'm effectively a grad student trying to get a grant. That's my character's arc. So you know the pressure to live or die is real.
Yeah. You know, some people like to use D&D as an escape from reality, but I guess not everyone.
Yeah, no, I want it to hurt. I want it to sting. I want to feel something.
And that's what it's all about, dude. Just feeling things. That's why we play D&D.
That's why we do Gross Anatomy Lab.
So I can feel what it's like to be fucking dead.
Yikes.
Why is it called Gross Anatomy Lab because it's icky, or does gross mean something else in this context?
Gross can also mean large or like broad macro scale. So rather than learning like individual tissues and things, which is histology, we're learning gross anatomy, like whole structure anatomy. It means big.
Like gross domestic product, like full.
Yes,
all.
correct.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. See, you know other examples of words.
Yeah.
Very good.
Is there a net anatomy lab as well?
There is not.
Oh, okay. There should be.
Annette is the professor in charge.
No way.
I'm lying.
Oh, damn it. You really had me going, dude. You've really made me look like a fool on the internet. No one will ever forget this.
Speaking of look like a fool, new Texas license I got.
Oh, yeah? Handsome?
Went to the gym beforehand, took a shower, ended up with my hair drying in this awesome middle part that kind of comes down over my forehead, looking like
Yes,
a me.
dude. Oh my god, dude! Show it to this camera. Let us all see your license number.
When it comes in, it's a paper copy right now.
Okay.
When I have the real thing, I'll show you.
Yeah, you'll put it right up on the camera.
Yeah. Although they did color correct my student ID picture, and it looks like I am vampire pale with red lipstick.
They colored it?
It's like they color corrected it, I guess, because in the real picture it looks normal, and I have skin toned skin, but it's like almost grayed out except for my lips that are like a dark ruby.
Dude, the most flattering I could think of this is if you look like Alucard from Castlevania.
Oh, if only.
Like long platinum blonde hair and like pale skin and a rockin' bod.
I don't have literally any of those things, so let's suffice to say that the ID photo doesn't quite look the same. Although that would be a pretty sick cosplay.
That could be, dude. Buff Alucard.
Alucard's pretty buff.
He's lean.
Speaking of animated TV, 3-week wait for Rick and Morty.
Is it that long?
Yeah, it's till like
Damn.
September.
Oh man.
But then it's a 1-hour season finale.
Oh. Oh wow, that's crazy. That's like a movie. The Rick and Morty movie we've all wanted.
The Rick and movie.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's not Rick and Morty. It's Rick and Giant Incest Baby.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Wait, here, I can check this out.
Everyone's favorite reoccurring character.
Yeah, the most important. Here it is.
Let's see.
Images. I mean, I guess I could share it, but yeah, extended promo, season finale. Rick and Morty, Giant Incest Baby, season finale. FBI man in my computer, please don't look at what I'm doing.
Safe search off.
Yes, here we go. Maybe. Stop pop-upping. I'm trying to find space nerd info. Alright, yeah, fuck it, never mind. But yeah, it's
Okay, fair enough.
it's like Rick and Incest Baby, 100 years, no more Rick and Morty. For whatever reason, he's pissed at Morty after the end of episode 8, so now it's Rick and Incest Baby going into the finale.
Oh god. That show kind of just doesn't give a fuck. It's pretty refreshing.
I do enjoy it. There were some ups and downs this season, but I was talking to Carter. He's a huge fan of the turkey episode.
Oh, he is or is not?
Is.
Oh, yeah.
With the Marines turning into turkeys. He also said that the stereotypical, like, I've got a truck, a pregnant wife, and I love serving my he's like, that is honestly pretty spot on with a lot of the dudes that I know.
And sometimes the government asks you to turn yourself into a turkey.
That's what I've been training for, baby.
My
yeah.
God.
Sometimes your government needs you.
Imagine being drafted, dude.
It was not the plan I chose, but I still think that I would do fine with military. Like, there were other things I wanted to do more, but I didn't not want to do a military path. You get to learn so many cool fucking things, and if you're fine at sucking up stupid bureaucracy and then doing good jobs, then you get to move up, and it's very like... It's like playing Call of Duty, right? You're just unlocking ribbons and custom skins and war paints the whole time.
And you get to take your gold and pink gun into battle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd be screen printing $100 Benjamins onto my pistol, and they'd love it.
Yeah, and then you can prestige, aka get dishonorably discharged, but sneak your way back into the military and start over.
No, retire after 20 years and then join a different branch from the beginning.
Yeah. Join a different country's military.
That's hardcore mode.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Oh, if you had to go join a different country's military, which do you think you would join?
I don't know, Switzerland, because they don't fight
Fuck
wars.
you. I don't think they have a military. Pick again.
Who else? Whose military would I want to join?
There's probably like
question.
25 Icelandic military members.
Right.
Somewhere. That's like a small fraternity.
Rome is its own country. Do they have a military?
Where to start on that one?
Like, what happens if someone attacks Rome? Do they just sit there and turn the other cheek?
Are you talking about the Vatican City? Because Rome is a city in Italy and part of the country of Italy.
No, but isn't it? It's its own thing. Hold on.
Vatican City is its own thing.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Vatican, yeah,
I was trying to
be
piece
in the
out
Vatican
what you...
City military.
They do have wait, have you seen the Vatican City guards?
No.
Because
Oh, maybe. Do they look like they belong in the Emperor's throne room in Star Wars?
they look like they belong in the Emperor's New Groove.
A classic film. Oh wait,
So
let me
you're-
watch this stream. Oh my goodness, dude, they're fabulous.
I know. So many primary colors. Look at those stripy
Yeah,
boots.
seriously. Wow.
The
Imagine
Swiss
having to
Guard.
get in a fight like that.
You do get a halberd still, which is kind of cool.
That is dope.
Yeah.
Oh,
You get
man.
conquistador hats. This shit's like last year. This is yeah. Look at those fucking flaps on the shoulders, man.
Dude, seriously, and like the ribbons coming down the legs.
It's pretty wild. This is what Swiss Swashler should look like.
I kind of love it, yeah.
It's gaudy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think that's what you should do.
Okay, word. Yeah, because I'm a rogue, but I'm not actually that sneaky. I'm just quick.
You're more flashy.
Yeah.
Like sun
I
off
bet-
the knife blades, flashy.
I kind of based him off a character from Vinland Saga, because I thought he was super friggin' cool.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Ooh, Vikings. Yeah, I don't think you go wrong with any of the Nordic militaries. Like I know they have militaries at least, so it's not a technicality. Poussey.
What about New Zealand?
What do they have? Just like
Kiwis,
shepherds
I
that
think.
guard the flocks from people who want to fuck the sheep.
I'm gonna Google that and see if there's anything there. New Zealand military.
They probably have something, but like, who's going to invade?
Holy shit, it's just 15 dudes. It's just 15 guys with handguns that say, alright, get out of my backyard.
No, but the honest to goodness hysterical part is the New Zealand army has 4,637. They can count it to the individual person, and that's like, what, a portion of one battalion, of which we have dozens in multiple branches? Like,
Yeah. That's a big high school.
seriously. And they also have 1778 part-time troops.
Uh,
A force for New Zealand. It's the New Zealand Defense Force.
man. Does New Zealand, when was the last time New Zealand was in a war? Like, even the world wars, they kind of just, like, stay out of it down there, right?
Down under.
Yeah.
They do have statements regarding the situation in Afghanistan. If you're an Afghan national who believes you are eligible for relocation assistance due to the situation in Afghanistan, please contact immigration. New Zealand's doing good things there.
We love it, New Zealand. We stand in New Zealand.
We sure do. Kiwis. The lot of them.
Is Old Zealand in England?
That's a great question, and I'm going to find out right now because I need to know. It was founded in 1579 as a union of various provinces and cities who resisted rule by the Spanish. One of these was the province of Holland. Huh.
So is it
Go
not
figure.
English?
No, but it is European.
Yeah, figures. I mean, it wasn't going to be like... I'm not going to say another place, but yeah, of course it's from Europe.
Very good, yes. We are doing excellent.
We're so PC, dude. We're sick of this whole PC thing. Don't at me.
New Zealand's a pretty swell place. We could go there once we do our Japan trip, once the world has opened up, once the pandemic ends.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, dude. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, with this new job, too, hopefully I can start just, like, spending since there's, like, a bunch of travel, just, like, hopefully I can start racking up points. We'll see.
Ooh.
Yeah, it'd be pretty dope.
Can you use that for tickets without just your name on it?
Yeah, I would think so.
Let's go to Japan.
Hell yeah. Dude, yeah, absolutely. That'd be sick. Oh my god, dude. We'll probably have again on the podcast sometime soon because he was saying there's some stuff he wants to talk about. But real quick,
I'm listening.
I'll you know what? I'm editing this, and so I'll ask him real quick if he wants me to cut it out. But he was saying how he just put in his 2 weeks, And right afterwards, his boss calls him and was like, "Oh, we were gonna take you on a trip to Japan next month." And he's like, "Why didn't you tell me that?"
That is heartbreaking.
I know, dude.
That is heartbreaking.
So rough.
Did I say 2 weeks? I meant 2 months.
Yeah, I'm giving my 2 months notice. Don't give me any more work. But keep paying me for 2 months.
That's a bummer, man. That's a big
Brutal,
bum.
dude. Brutal. Although I will say, if I was taken on a trip to Japan for work, it would be very hard for me to come back and then quit. I'd feel too bad even if I wanted to.
That'd be brutal. Yeah, you'd have to justify it to yourself and then them.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at this Freya.
I know, she's so good. Me and Hamza were theory crafting on if we were to get a dog, what kind of dog would we get, and we settled on Akita.
Akira?
Yeah, exactly, Akita. We wanted a killer dog to protect our home, to protect our plot of land from all invaders.
You should just get a Shiba Inu.
Maybe.
You should get a goddamn Doge. You should get a Doge dog. Come on.
Oh my god. No, dude, small dogs are stupid and shouldn't be allowed to live. Hot take, I know.
World's largest Shiba Inu.
It's gonna be slightly larger than normal.
104 pounds.
Wow. Is it just like really fucking fat? Oh, let's see this bad boy. Wait, what the heck is going on? All these ads? Oh, he is chunky. Oh my god.
Oh, Lord,
Wait.
he coming.
Yeah, this is...
He's now 38 pounds.
Wow, dude, what a glow up for this Shiba Inu. He's so handsome now. Oh my god. To anyone listening to this in just the audio version, I don't know. You might want to just like see this or Google it for yourself at least. The world's largest Shiba Inu. This is a round boy, to be sure. Oh.
He's long.
Oh my god, dude. How does he get up?
I don't know, but he got up.
Oh god.
His tail is
Healthy at every
disappearing
size.
like an
Yeah,
overweight
seriously.
man's penis.
Damn.
Oh, trimming out.
Yeah.
Look at all that face fat.
He looks like he has like a lion's mane, but it's just fat. It's just furry fat around his head.
Oh, he was just doing it for insulation. He's in this cold area.
Oh, true. It was functional fat.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, good. He lost a bunch of weight. It's a happy ending. He's a healthy boy now. Yeah, all the pictures are of that dog in particular.
Yeah, we love that for him.
Okay, yeah. So you can get a chunky Shiba Inu, and then it's not a small dog.
Yeah. It's just a nearly dead dog, but that's fine.
Oh, that was...
Oh, hey, buddy.
I gotta be honest, that scared the shit out of me for a sec. We see Hamza pass by in the background of your video, but it was right on the border where our screens touched, and right where
Yeah.
my door also is. And I was like, wait a fucking second. Is there someone in my home?
Dude, I really wish he just walked through the doorway in this
Into
camera
my-
and then walked it. Yeah.
On this no-name podcast with no reach, except for our one new fan. What up?
Absolutely.
That would be an unbelievable amount of effort and an incredible edit.
No one would believe us.
Right? That would have to be discovered and go viral on its own. We would need to make
Yeah.
a TikTok, leak it.
I think so.
Would you rather happy moments become more happy or sad moments become more sad?
Whew. This is
Are
a
you-
real,
Have you been
This is
silent
a real
laughing the
tough
whole
one.
time, or is your microphone filtering out the laughter?
right there I was more silent. But
Okay.
I will... That's a real tough one. Happy moments become happier or sad moments become sadder. Because I hate being happy. So I gotta go with sad. How about you, buddy?
I'm gonna go with happy.
Explain.
Oh man, that looked like a ghost again with the door shut. I'm spooked. Well, what if we revised it to make it make more sense? Where
Sure.
would you rather happy feelings become less happy and sad things become less sad?
Okay.
Which one would
Here
you
we are.
prefer? Wait, this is still skewed. What the shit?
No, it's still a really tough question, dude.
Fuck you, Steven. I scrolled past it. Oh, there it is. Happy moments become happier. Sad moments become less sad. Pick one. Fuck you.
I'll say I'd rather have happy moments be happier though, for a serious answer.
Yeah,
Get a
that's what I
wider
would go with.
range of emotion. Plus, like, I'm a pretty even-keeled boy as is. Sadness doesn't really haunt me too much generally, but I'm also never happy. So I think I'm gonna go with that one.
All right, never happy it is. Next question. Would you rather get $2 million but everyone can read your mind, or eat a cheeseburger?
And everyone can read my mind forever?
Yeah, you got a readable mind.
Yeah, that's a cheeseburger for sure, dude.
You can has cheeseburger.
Yeah, like a monetary value which is like for sure life-changing, $2 million, like, but it's not like a godly amount of money for the invasion of privacy that you're subjecting yourself to when everybody can read your mind at all times.
5 ever.
And
yeah.
cheeseburgers are dope, dude. So, and I'm pretty hungry right now, and you can't eat money.
I'll be. Not technically wrong. I guess so. I want pizza.
Yeah.
I don't have pizza. I might get pizza.
Yeah, never a bad idea.
All right. What about you? Have you found anything rather wise?
Ooh. Why? Let me.
Yeah, you can't just Google it now and then say yes.
Let me just search through my brain is just so deep, dude. It just has so much stuff that I gotta dig through. Would you
Ooh.
rather die of constipation or dysentery?
I'll be honest. I think dysentery is less painful, although a lot more shitting. So I'll take dysentery.
Yeah, what does that feel like to die? Do you explode if you're just that constipated?
No, it's like blockages, and then you end up with nutrition and processing issues, and you get a lot of gut pain for a long while before it's fatal.
Can't you just like
Shit.
vacuum your ass? Yeah.
No, not when everything's like impacted, and then who knows what else. Dried, blocked by a tumor, like...
That's what I'm saying the vacuum's for.
Yeah, well, if it's blocked by a tumor, that won't help. There are situations
Suck
where...
it out.
Actually, in general, vacuum's not a great idea because you can suck your fucking colon out of your own asshole.
You can, but desperate times, my friend.
There are better ways, like getting dysentery.
Yeah. Perhaps.
But
people on the Oregon Trail did it.
yeah, dude, I recently found out a lot of downstream effects of colorectal cancer, and yeah, you can get like growths or tumors that just block it off, and then you need a colostomy. Are you familiar?
Share with the folks at home who may not be.
It's basically where they cut some portion of your large intestine and sew it to the inside of your abdominal wall so that you end up with a little port where your intestine basically opens into an asshole on your stomach. And you wear a bag there all the time and forever. Some of these are reversible, but a lot of the time they are permanent, and you then use a colostomy bag forever. And they're like not see-through, and they don't smell if you're using them right and keeping it clean, but like wouldn't be great. And in some of those cases, if they have to cut out the bottom part of your colon, they will sew your asshole shut surgically. If you have a permanent ostomy, you can lose your asshole, and we call this medicine.
Oh, a permanent ostomy. I wonder if that's one of the things like people are gonna look back on and be like, I can't believe we did it that way.
Like trepanation and
What is
lobotomies.
that? What's trepanation?
That was the practice of like relieving headaches and ghost infestation by cracking parts of the skull and removing it.
Oh, God.
Stone Age, Neanderthal, skulls and tools, and skulls with holes from tools. Like, it's now called a craniectomy, and if you have an intense edema and swelling in the brain, it is a legitimate procedure temporarily to, like, cut some skin, crack some skull, flap it back, let the pressure subside, and then reattach.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was, like,
smush
at
it
one
back in with
point,
your thumb.
fucking corkscrew people used just to, like, hope you don't go too deep.
Oh my God.
Yeah, trepanation, not brilliant.
So this colostomy thing, it sounds like a digestive tracheotomy, kind of just punch a hole in the system. Let it go out
Digestive
somewhere else.
tracheotomy. I'm going to use that line in class when we bring them up next.
And then you're going to be fired from med school.
Why would you say something so controversial yet so true?
Oh my God. Sir,
Yeah.
you get to skip your first year. No one's ever said something so profound.
Will you sign off on my MD?
Here, take my stethoscope.
Oh, sweet. I forgot. Sometime in the next couple weeks, I should be getting my engraved stethoscope, which we ordered with the
Ooh.
help of you on this podcast.
What'd you get it engraved with? Did you get it Bad Bitch? Sorry, Dr. Bad Bitch.
It's the dick butt emblem.
Nice. To show everyone that you know what anatomy is.
Yeah, and this is a perfect example of flawless male specimen.
This is what I hope humans evolve into one day.
And I'm going to do my part as a physician to shape our evolution towards that end. Plastic surgery that gives you the shape of a dickhead for your head. Fat pad
the
implantation.
future of medicine, man.
Yeah, I mean, look at that dickhead.
You gotta dream big.
All right, if you are the last man on Earth, would you rather one person you know be stuck there with you, or every year 10 random people spawn?
Every year?
Every year, 10 more random people that you don't
Do
know.
the 10 from the previous year despawn?
Nah.
Oh. Yeah, 10 people every year, for sure.
Yep, that's a pretty good point. If you're
Yeah,
talking about
right.
repopulation, that's a pretty great point. You're either
Yeah,
Adam
one
and Eving
person.
it, or you're getting a society together.
I don't care. Yeah, I kind of don't care who it is. I don't think that there will ever be just one person that I'm like, yep, here's the rest of my life, who I can never see anybody else again.
I think we need to disband the podcast, bro.
I'm not walking that one back. I love you, buddy, but
I'd eat ya.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm afraid of.
All right, yeah, fair enough. No, that's hell.
I think so.
I'm waiting.
Well,
It's your turn.
A lot of these are about love in a row.
Well, that's not
and
what
it's-
we're here for.
Yeah, exactly. We're here for pure, unadulterated hatred.
Would you rather be murdered or become a murderer?
Be a murderer.
That's what most of Reddit thinks as well.
Yeah, right? Like,
Why?
I could learn to love it. You get used to
I
anything
could
after a
learn to
while.
love it. Yeah,
Yeah.
same with being dead.
No, disagree. I'd never get used to it. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is so lame.
Here we go. Would you rather
God,
have
some of these.
a twin
Go
the
for it.
same gender as you or the opposite gender? I want to hear your answer.
So I have a twin the same gender as me, and I honestly
Which
don't
would
think
you
it be-
prefer?
Yeah, I wish my brother was fucking dead, dude. And I had a sister instead.
A girl is not the same as dead.
Yeah, I wish my brother was dead and I had a sister instead. I wish that
Not
we were
Christina?
all triplets, the three of us, and then I wish my brother died.
I don't know what
what's
you're
so
not
hard about
understanding.
this? Yeah, come on, dude.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. How about you?
Uh, God, it depends if it'd be identical because like identical, same gender for sure wins. Fraternal, there's a case to be made.
I don't know. An identical twin sister sounds pretty interesting.
I mean, by definition, can't happen, but for the sake of the hypothetical, most interesting. Identical twin sister.
Hmm.
To get an X and a
Yeah.
Y, you have two separate sperms, so it's
Oh yeah, there you go.
separate fertilization, so fraternal.
How would that work if you had like one sperm that was going to be a person with Klinefelters, and then that split? Would you have identical male and female?
Probably not. Chances are, if
Okay.
it's already in that state, you're gonna get other problems. But
Right,
there
right.
there are divisions. I don't know if Klinefelter's syndrome individuals are sterile or not, but there are other examples of genetic disorders where there is not sterility, where things segment or segregate off differently. So like you might have two and one or three of a kind, and sometimes that actually can get fixed. Like
Mm.
either in the sense that you have repair mechanisms in your cell that can catch the mistaken extra DNA and silence it, or you could have, if you're talking germline, like for sperm division, you could have it where 2/3 of the copies get pulled into one of the cells it divides into, and 1/3, the appropriate then like haploid of originally triploid, you could have it so the right amount lands in a cell, and it would be a healthy normal cell. Yeah. For
My
example,
chromosomes are ZZ, dude.
Zimzer.
No, my not my pronouns, my chromosomes.
My pronozones.
Yeah.
Just squish them together and make a word. Yeah, no, I mean, it can happen. And one of the not more common, but one of the 2 or 3 most common ways that trisomy 21 Down syndrome happens is called a Robertsonian translocation. So a lot of the chromosomes, have, like a nice X that crosses in the center is the rough shape.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them crisscross right at the very tip. Those are called acrocentric. So you only have little nubs on the other side of the tip. And there is a mutation where you lose both of those little nubs, and then the 2 long arms basically just pivot and become in a row, one chunky chromosome with the content of 2.
Okay.
So if you have that, then you can end up getting also a copy from the other parent, so you have double of one. You end up with trisomy 21. People who have that Robertsonian translocation may or may not have Down syndrome, and they can have kids that do or don't have Down syndrome. And of their kids who don't, some of them will be carriers of the translocation, able to have Down syndrome, carrier, and healthy kids. And some of them will be healthy kids with normal DNA, no translocation. It's crazy. There's a whole bunch of charts and cross types to like figure all this out. I have been deep in it for a couple weeks.
Deep in the Down syndrome?
Deep in the Downs.
Right. All right.
I come
found
from a
one
land
that
Down
really-
syndrome.
Oh my god. I wish we could title this episode exactly that.
Is that in any way hateful? Because I don't mean it to be. The closest
I
thing
don't-
to any reality that sentence has is I've been spending a lot of time studying clinical manifestations and diagnosing of Down syndrome. So that corner of the room with those flashcards is the land Down syndrome.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
As long as you've given it an actual geographic location, it's not offensive.
Over there.
Okay, I found one that has appealed to my 7-year-old sense of humor. And I think that maybe we can cap it off with this one. But, would you rather poop food or pee drinks?
Do you get to pick what food or drink?
Let's see what the comments have to say.
Am I just a mashed potato dispenser? And would anyone trust me?
Drinks would potentially get you through some survival situations. Food
That's true.
could too, but in the wild, water is the higher priority. guy's taking it so seriously.
But what are the choices? Is it chalky milk or mashed potatoes, or do I have a full like Coca-Cola Selecta machine at my disposal?
Yeah, you can choose.
Oh my god. Okay, what are the limits here? Like, am I squeezing out whole pineapples, or is that just up to me?
I mean, whatever you want, but it has to be normal size, the food. Whatever.
Just
you
wondering
can
where
pass.
the give and take is.
Yeah,
On the
yeah.
food or the colon.
I'm
not trying to get a
M&Ms all day,
colostomy.
dude.
Ooh, yeah, you could M&M pretty easily, although it would be mad sus to reach your hand into your boxers and then pull out a fistful of candy and start eating.
I mean, it would also be sus to piss into a cup
And then drink it.
drinking it. Yeah, neither one is not sus.
Yeah, that's not a good deciding factor. You might be able to feign magic trick with the pissing drinks more. Because if you piss chocolate milk and you're like, look, clearly this isn't urine, they'll be like, he's got a fake penis, a prosthetic or something. Okay, Mr. Magician. Little do they know, that's actual chocolate cock juice.
Right. Whereas the other one...
It's quite a street magic trick to pull your pants down and shit out a 3-course salmon dinner. Like, if I shit sushi, is it coming out looking like sushi?
In
like
a perfect roll, yeah.
Somehow pristine. Unsliced, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what I mean. How's the presentation on this? Does it look like it just got squeezed through a wet paper towel tube, or does it come out looking like food? Because that would be a big benefit of the liquid, if it doesn't look like it was pre-chewed by your GI tract.
Right, yeah. No, yeah, it's got to fit out the anus.
So, like, how hard I can normally dilate when I'm squeezing to take a real shit? Because that's not
Correct.
super hard. Like,
Yeah.
poo is compacter than most food, so you can squeeze hard without just chopping it into bricks.
Right.
We're gonna have to look at the in-depth analysis of a piece of shit paper again.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah. I'm just gonna put myself out there. I'm
And say
saying
drink.
I'm peeing drinks, dude.
Yeah, of course you are, coward.
Right. What do we got here? I don't know if this is doing much for me.
Here we go. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to see what my options are. It looks like grapes wouldn't be a problem.
Grapes are fine. Yeah, grapes are easy.
Grapes are good. Cigars, if we can count those as food.
Are you
Arguably,
going to eat them?
arguably sausage.
Yeah, definitely. That's an easy one.
Yeah, man.
Ground beef. Celery.
Celery. I need more carrots for sure. Starting at the
Yeah.
hard end gets easier.
Bojangus.
I don't know what that
Sorry,
one is, but I'm
bananas
with it.
for all the
Yeah, I'm gonna be
people at home.
pissing drinks, of course.
Right, yeah, come on.
There's not really a competition there. Like,
It's also just so much more convenient as a man, I would say. You can just kind of like stand up and do it anywhere.
true.
Like,
True.
Or sit down. Like, you got the option.
Especially when you have as much inch as you do.
Or just like lay down and point it at your face.
Slumped against the wall with your hips elevated.
Oh my god, did you ever see that video of that monkey doing that? Or maybe it was a chimp?
Oh
Or
my gosh.
something?
Yes, I have.
Absolute classic, just sitting there. Is he like upside down?
No, I think he's like
No.
chilling
just
right side
arcing
up with great Oh wait, there's both. Here you
The
go.
internet's got it all. Yeah, there it is. That is just absolute comic.
That's a
gold,
lot.
dude.
That's a long stream.
Yeah, this is a very visual episode.
Yeah. So there's upside down, and I think here's one. Yep, right side up. Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness, dude, it's like a water fountain. Oh, I don't know how much of this is going to come through on the actual audio version of this episode.
Well, it's the video that matters, so.
Right, of course.
Okay, yeah, that's wild, but I'm gonna do that just because I want to reconnect with my chimp ancestry.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, get back to your roots.
Alright. Since we're just kinda shy of an hour right now, I have one final one for you. And then, haha,
Okay.
thanks for editing. But then I'll have an exam done. I'll owe you for the next one.
Sure.
Except my family's here till Sunday and it goes up on Monday. I'll try. We'll see. Would you rather have the ability to induce fear, sleep, pain, or confusion?
Say those, list them again.
Fear, sleep, pain, confusion.
Fear, sleep, pain, or confusion. I feel like I don't want to have the ability to cast pain on people.
It's one of the three
And I will
unmentionable
say,
curses.
I think that sleep could be used very well because people have trouble sleeping. You know what I mean?
Just become a
I could just-
magician.
yeah, exactly. Like I
Mr.
could cure
Sandman.
insomnia, essentially.
Bring me your dreams. Bum,
Bum 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 bum. Yeah.
That's a pretty good one. I don't know that I want to do fear or pain unless we end up in some type of horrible post-apocalyptic wasteland world where you have to Mad
Yeah.
Max it, in which case, great.
Yeah.
But if you're going to have sleep powers, I think I might take confusion because that could be fucking hysterical.
Could I use sleep on myself and just instantly fall asleep whenever I want to?
I was wondering about that, and I feel like no, because that would make it
Okay.
too easy an answer for you.
Right, right.
You could just stop playing Cookie Clicker, but here you are.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I
Yes,
think
between sleep and confusion,
confusion would be pretty funny, man.
yeah, confusion could definitely be some good gags, I would say.
As long as it's not like inducing a stroke or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, how would you use confusion?
To
If you
win
could
an
wo-
argument for sure, without
Yeah.
being too much of a dickhead.
At work, just subtly.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No,
and
I'm
then
pretty
people-
sure I had it right. They're like, huh, I guess you did. I can't remember.
Yeah, exactly.
You turn it up too high and someone just starts shitting on the floor.
Yeah, they hurt themselves in confusion.
Yeah. No, but then
Zing,
you're just
baby.
inducing pain.
Oh,
We've
true.
come full circle.
And possibly fear. And definitely not
If they hit
sleep.
themselves hard enough in their confusion, you might induce all four with just confusion.
That's true.
Boom. It's the most powerful power. I choose
Yeah,
confusion.
OP.
All right. I think that just about covers it. What about you?
Yeah, I think I'm all set.
Alrighty. Thanks for joining us again on
A couple of fellas.